am back. Let me put on a hat because I'm going to talk about all the things that I wish I could afford. I've been in a shopping mood, okay? I just need things. I want things. I need like $4 million just to get my winter wardrobe in place, okay? So one of my new favorite things I bought was this hat. She is absolutely fabulous. I've been watching way too many luxury YouTubers talk about all the fabulous things that they can accumulate and put on their wish list. And I didn't want to put it on a wish list because I'm not going to buy it because I just can't afford it. I can't afford it right now. And I just feel like the wish list make me sad, okay? So all the things I wish I can afford. So the first thing I wish I could afford, I saw Cassie Thorpe show this. It's a Ferragamo, like red, some red shimmery, I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about Ferragamo, okay? I don't know what Ferragamo is known for. I know it's a designer brand, but I don't know anything about, I never hear about Ferragamo. Imagine that red outfit with this red hat, like, I need it. I'll wait for Shein to put it out on the website. If someone else dupes it, I can't say that I won't be wearing it, okay? Listen, okay? Argue with your mother about it. The next thing I want that is also not for sale, but I already know I can't afford it, is the diesel belt skirt. Listen, the way my behind would be hanging out of that, I got a little too much going on. And I'm not even like the thickest woman in the world, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much going on for whatever, for that to fit around me. So I showed my friend, she was like, girl, where are you wearing this to? I don't know where I'm wearing that to. It's too cold. I'm surprised it's not on the website, but looking at Diesel, like I always knew of Diesel, but I didn't know that Diesel was like this pricey. These are like $400 pieces of clothing for like minimal fabric. I need it in a distressed red, a distressed green, and a distressed blue, and a distressed gray denim. I need it in 4 options. But one thing I really wish I could afford, just to have, is a brownstone in Brooklyn. If you've ever spent any time in New York City, you've ever come to Crown Heights, ever been to Bed-Stuy, it's one of the most beautiful, like the brownstones were just absolutely stunning. One of my goals by next year is to have like a really solid plan to purchase a condo or apartment in New York, in Brooklyn. Another thing I wish I could afford is the Givenchy shark boots. Whatever that is, has like that flap thing that touches the bottom of the ground. I hear they're impossible to put on. They're not very comfortable, but they are sexy. That's a sexy boot. Whoever designed that boot, like, a Givenchy shark boot is just absolutely stunning. Just a beautiful structure. I love structured stuff. Like, I don't have a lot of like slouchy things. Like, I don't want anything slouching or falling. I need something that's like gonna stand up at attention hut. And that Givenchy boot is so beautiful. I don't even know how much it costs. I don't know how much most of this stuff costs. I'm assuming that Givenchy boot is like at least $2,000, $1,500. That would be crazy if it was a $2,000 boot. Is crazy to me. I feel like that should be like Givenchy. Like, I feel like that's like $1,300. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if I got it right.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
This look from Lori Harvey from Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, from Michael Kors. Now I got a Michael Kors shoe somewhere up there. I bought a Michael Kors bag for my mother of decent price, but I figured out that I was buying Michael by Michael Kors. I didn't know that Michael Kors was like that gray, what is that, tweed? What is she wearing? It's that gray tweed with the dress and the jacket that's like so perfectly structured. And I feel like, I mean, it's not a crazy like unique jacket, but I just think it's such a timeless jacket. With the NYC hat, my head is too big. I can fit this hat, this works for me, but my head is too big to just be in somebody's baseball cap. I need the whole look. 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 If anything I mention has a dupe, you just drop in the email. Just go to just pause, scroll down, stop, see where it says description, click the little arrow button down. You'll see my email, shytiktoks@gmail.com. Just send the dupe. No one needs to know about it. You don't have to comment. That's between you and I, okay? Another thing, we're gonna get a little bit outside of fashion. I told you I'm in a shopping mood. Another thing I wish I could afford is a breakfast nook. I don't have a home. I don't have a home for it, but I just always wanted a breakfast nook. Like, I just feel like I need a nook by what do you call those windows? Like, there's like those window panes where it's like, they're like round. And like, there's just like a nook that's just in it with some like a little couch, a chair, and a little, you know what I'm saying? Just something to just grab a quick cup of coffee, reflect on the day, organize when the nannies are gonna come by. I'm gonna need it. The next thing I want, Capriani, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I could be, or Caprini, I'm not sure. I should have Googled this before I recorded this. The glass bag that Doja Cat wore, glass bag. Now the brand itself has bags that are affordable, I'm sorry. But the glass bag is like $1,000. I know I don't need that. That is absolutely ridiculous for $1,000 for a bag like that's made out of glass. No zipper, there's no function to it. But I just feel like if I invested in it, I can maybe use it as like a flower pot down the line, but I know I'm not gonna grow anything. No, I don't need it. It's cool though. If it was like maybe $200, I could be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll go hungry for 2 weeks to have that bag. But for it to be $1,000, there's no way in hell I'm buying it. There's another thing I wish I could afford is like niche perfumes. I have a few, can you see? A few perfumes. All my perfumes are either something random that I saw online that was black owned because I just wanted to try it out and support, or it's like these very popular. I want to go into Saks, go to a counter, have some woman or man talk to me about scents and notes, sell me a $300 perfume, okay, and it changed my life. I cannot afford a $300. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. The next thing I wish I could afford is a luxury train ride. There's this photo of Marilyn Monroe, like asleep on this train ride, and I just think that's just fabulous. Like I've always, when I watch like Wild Wild West and I see them like get on this like really nice train, and I realize that like those trains still exist. People still take trains like that all the time. I just want like one train experience where I'm like looking into the mountains and this beautiful thing. Okay, one thing I wish I could afford, back to material items outside of experiences, is the Swarovski Crystal Lucent line. I don't know what the word lucent means, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they're these really cool, like very structured earrings. They have a beautiful watch, beautiful brown watch that I wish I could afford. This is more affordable for me. I can make this work, but they're so bold and so out there that I know that I would not wear it enough, right? But I'm also like, again, back to like the buying things that just make me happy and don't care if it's in style, out of style. I just think they're so cool. The earrings are really beautiful. The watch is beautiful. The necklaces are beautiful. The cufflinks are really beautiful. I'm hoping they'll go on sale at some point where everyone's like, they're out of style, and then I can snatch it up. But I just think their earrings are just so perfectly sized, so unique, so interesting. I love a hoop. You can't really tell because I want little studs today. But I think those would be fun. Those are all the things I wish I could afford. Let me know if there's anything on this list that you would like, be like, doesn't matter how much it costs, I would certainly get this. If there's anything that you wish you could afford that's like not on your wish list, but you always just think about it from time to time, that's what this wish list is for me. Wish list for me, I can be like, eventually I can get it. These things I know I can't get right now in this economy. You know, bills come first, rent comes first, okay? You know, birthday gifts come first. So that's why I can't really have too many of these things. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.